Hi, I'm Tyler. Merry day after Christmas. Hope everyone had a Merry Christmas yesterday. And welcome to another Christmas episode of my Christian Music Week reviews. Each week during the Christmas season, I take 5 Christmassy Christian releases, be it albums, EPs, or singles, and after I listen to them all week, I come back here and I review them. I share what I think about them. So without further ado, let's get to this week's first release. Tasha Layton's new Christmas single, Christmas All Year Long. So before I dive my thoughts on Tasha Layton's new Christmas single, Christmas All Year Long, I thank the Christian Life for requesting this single along with Blanca-A's new Christmas EP, A Christmas to Remember, that I'm going to get to a little later on in this video. But let's start things off with Tasha Layton's new Christmas single, Christmas All Year Long. So pretty good song here. Stylistically, definitely an upbeat, contemporary jazz pop feel to it. And as for the lyrics here, kind of like the theme of the song here. Tasha talks about how she's sad when Christmas is over, and she wishes the Christmas decorations could stay up to keep joyfully celebrating Jesus' birth through the hard and good parts of the whole year. Up next, Terrian's new Christmas single, her cover of Lionel Richie's Jesus is Love. Alright, the Christian Life, I'm gonna get to your other request of Blanca-A's new Christmas EP, A Christmas to Remember, in a moment. But first, I'm gonna take a little aside here to talk about Terrian's new Christmas single, a cover of Lionel Richie's Jesus is Love. Let's dive into it. So pretty good song here. Stylistically, definitely a contemporary R&B gospel worship ballad here. And as for the lyrics here, pretty good lyrics here. Really speaks to our need as Christians to surrender our hearts to reflect the truth of Jesus' love. And as for the lyrics here, talks about how we need God to help us surrender our hearts to reflect the truth of His Word, of Jesus' unfailingly glorious, saving love to one another through joyful, thankful praise for His changing us. Up next, Blanca-A's new Christmas EP, A Christmas to Remember. Alright, the Christian Life, gonna get to your other request here, and thanks again for requesting this release. Blanca-A's new Christmas EP, A Christmas to Remember. Let's dive into it. So, pretty good EP here. Stylistically, incorporates pop influences, R&B influences, and worship influences. First 3 tracks are upbeat, and the last 2 tracks are ballads. And as for the lyrics here, pretty good lyrics here. Blanca talks about how we come to enjoy making memories with family at Christmas in the snow, joyfully glorifying God through praise for how He kept His promise to be humbly born in a manger as a baby in the Lord Jesus Christ on the holy night of Christmas, to reign and give us hope of being saved through His death, to be free from sin's weariness and death, to have new life of peacefully reflecting His love to one another, while waiting for Santa to come bring toys. Up next, Sarah Reeves' cover of Oh Holy Night featuring Thunderstorm Arts. Sarah Reeves' new Christmas single featuring Thunderstorm Arts. Their cover of Oh Holy Night. Let's dive into it. So, pretty good song here. Pretty good version of this song here. Both Sarah Reeves and Thunderstorm Arts do a good job singing here. Stylistically, definitely a pop alternative worship ballad feel to it. And as for the lyrics here, pretty good lyrics here. Talks about how we forever joyfully, gratefully praise Christ the Lord for how He was born on the holy night of Christmas to give us hope of being saved through His glorious power, to be free from sin's weariness, to have new life of peacefully reflecting His love to one another. Up next, our last release for today, Love and the Outcome's new Christmas single, their cover of O Come All Ye Faithful. Love and the Outcome's new Christmas single, their cover of O Come All Ye Faithful. Let's dive into it. So pretty good cover here. Stylistically, definitely a contemporary soft pop worship ballad feel to it. And as for the lyrics here, pretty good lyrics here. Talks about how we come to Bethlehem to joyfully, adoringly glorify God for how he was born as a human in his Son, the Lord Jesus Christ, to reign. Well, that's it for this week. And for this year of Christmas releases. Come back next week for 5 not-so-Christmassy Christian releases that I missed reviewing while reviewing Christmas music. If you like what's on this video, please subscribe. I put up videos every Friday at 9:30 a.m. Pacific time. Also, if you have any thoughts on today's releases or what I said about them, let me know in the comments below. Also in the comments, let me know if there's any awesome not-so-Christmassy Christian releases that have come out November 15th or later that you want to see me review in next week's post-Christmas video. Also, check out the playlist section for my month stream playlist available here on YouTube and also on Spotify. And this month's edition of the playlist, which is still up through Wednesday, shows what I was listening to last year for Christmas. And this month's edition of the playlist includes songs from artists like Jordan St. Cyr, Matt Redman, Saint This Real, Alive City, Raleigh Clemens, and others. So go and check it out if you're interested. And there will be a new edition of the playlist on Thursday showcasing what I was listening to in the not Christmassy portions of November and December. So be on the lookout for that. Well, go now. Happy New Year. See you next week. Next year even. Bye.